Hey there, welcome to day 23 of the 30-Day Authenticity Challenge. My name is Damia Shodi, and I'm passionate about making programs, resources, and content that helps people transform their minds for the better. So, helping you achieve and exceed your potential. I'm very passionate about people living in purpose and ultimately living a life of luxury. And if you've been on the lives or if you're new here, I'm basically promoting my new podcast that will be coming out, Luxury State of Mind, where I'm going to talk about luxury in the lens of these three pillars: identity, intentionality, and empowerment to choose, or freedom of choice to choose exactly what it is that you want to do, right? So, everything that I've spoken about thus far is centered around that. And funny enough, we are 7 days until the end of this challenge. So I hope this challenge thus far has been helpful for you. If you have any topics that you'd like me to cover in the last 7 days, leave a comment below and let me know. I would love to dive in and try to help as much as possible and how you can live a life full of luxury and whatever luxury means to you. So today's topic is going to be something really light, very simple, and it's ultimately 10 simple ways you can incorporate luxury into your everyday life. Like I've said on many lives, it doesn't matter where you live, how much money you make, or where you're coming from. You can live a life of luxury because it is literally empowered by what you want for your life. But there are ways to live in luxury that don't really require much money, that don't require a huge investment, but it's just an opportunity to enjoy the simple things in life. So here are 10 different things that you can do. Number one thing that you can do, and I've said this on multiple lives, but is to create time to think. I know I keep saying like create time to think. It's like creating time to journal, creating time to meditate, to think about yourself, your life, what you're doing, and to process your emotions and process where you're at, and not to just keep going day by day, going into the next day. You wake up, you run to work, you go to sleep, you do it again, and days have gone by. It's a great opportunity, and it's something that is luxurious to have just a moment of time to sit down, think, and process on your life and what's important to you, and maybe where do you want to go next. So that's one. Number two, make a home cooked meal. The ability to make food, possibly even from scratch, and being able to eat it and enjoy it is a form of luxury. Making cookies, for example, your favorite type of cookie, or making pasta from scratch, or just making any type of food. And I have a fantastic recipe. If you're into salmon, for example, I have a great recipe that's very simple, very easy, and I tell everybody about it. It's by hashtag Hellison Roman. She's on YouTube. She's fantastic. All her recipes are chef's kiss. So if you want that, let me know, or I can send you her information. But the ability to make a home cooked meal, and the time that you put into it can be a form of luxury because it can be relaxing. You set the atmosphere right, you put your music on, or you watch a show or a movie while you're cooking, but just creating that ambiance for yourself and then having the opportunity to enjoy that meal afterwards is a form of luxury. Number three, another thing that you can do is to buy the best quality that you can afford. Sometimes you may think, okay, I have to get designer, that's luxury, or I have to get, something that maybe is very popular. But at the end of the day, it's like, what if you actually cannot afford it? The mentality that you should have is, what's the best that I can afford? So whenever, for example, you're buying clothes, what is the best quality that you can afford? That's what you should invest in. And I think that's such a great mentality to have because you don't feel pressured to have to shop where maybe you're not able to shop or where you don't want to shop. Or, for example, in my case, I'm somebody who likes to invest in quality pieces at the upfront, the best that I can, right, at the upfront. So I don't have to continue to repeat and buy the same thing multiple times. I didn't always used to think like that. I used to be somebody who only shopped on sales, and I would buy things that I didn't really like, and then I look in my closet and I have nothing to wear. But I've had to train myself over time to look at clothes as an investment and invest in the highest quality possible that I can get. So even if that means going to Target as well, because Target will get you, they have great pieces there. So it's just a matter of getting the thing that is the best that you can afford. That can be clothes. I know I'm making that example of clothes. It can be furniture. It could be dishware. It could be literally anything that you want it to be. But just having a mindset of getting good quality things at a price range that you can afford where you are is a form of luxury. And it keeps you in control of how you're spending your money and what you value. A fourth way of adding or a simple way of adding more luxury into your life is to have coffee or tea in the morning. This one is something that I do almost every day. So I would say on my way, like if I'm going to work or if I'm at home, I will have a cup of coffee or tea. And I do that because it's a way for me to slow down. It's a well, I've been doing it for years, so that's one. But it's a nice reminder to just take my time and slow down and treat myself well as I enter into the day. And it's become a habit at this point. Is my little form of luxury. Probably already do. Maybe you have your coffee, but maybe this time you don't rush to have the coffee. Like you're trying to put the milk in the coffee while you're trying to walk out the door. If maybe you can create more time to drink the coffee at home, maybe wake up 15 minutes earlier and be able to sit down and enjoy your coffee, enjoy your tea. And even with the tea, you can upscale it. Sometimes I get the loose leaf tea. I have like a strainer that I can put loose leaf tea in, and it separates the tea and then keeps like or separates the leaves and then lets me drain the tea out. That could be another great way. You can try new flavors that way. It can be different and exciting. But just giving yourself that opportunity to just try and sit down for a moment and drink your coffee and drink your tea in the morning or whenever is a good time for you can be a form of luxury. Number five, and some of these things I do, and then some of them I pulled from this blog post. It's called The Crowned Goat. So I like some of the examples that she had there. So some of these are being pulled from there too. One of the examples that she mentioned was to use the good stuff now. And I thought this was brilliant. I used to be one of those people who didn't want to wear my nice clothes. Like I was like, oh, where am I going to wear it to? Oh, this is not the right occasion. Oh, I shouldn't wear it here. I'd have clothes that I separate. Like, okay, these are for this occasion. This is for that occasion. But then you end up finding you're not even wearing it. And then you don't even want it anymore. You've grown out of it. And it was in a way a wasted opportunity. So why not just I had to learn over time to just use what I have. Like even if it's supposed to be nicer, how can I wear it to work, or how can I wear it here and there, or anywhere. So I'm using clothes as an example, but just think about it for yourself too. Use the good stuff now. I've said this even in regards to like using dishware, right? Because sometimes maybe you grew up in a home where they use certain dishware for when people come over, and then it's like, here's the everyday plates. But why not just use the dishware that people come over with as your everyday plates? So you're always having an experience. Every day can be a nice experience, a luxurious experience. So think about it. If that's something that you do, like you save certain things, like you're saving it for the right time, you may be missing out on an opportunity to indulge in life and really enjoy just even the smallest moments in life. So use the good stuff now, not later. Number six, buy fresh flowers. I am somebody who enjoys putting flowers in my apartment. It's really nice. It adds a bit of vibrancy, and just having something that's alive in the home. I hope it don't sound like weird, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like having plants or having things like that in the house, it just brings a liveliness, I feel like, to the home. And buying plants, it doesn't have to be something you buy every week, or it could be. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you want it to be, you do a new bouquet every week or every other week. Like it's all up to you. But just having that, something just nice in the home, and it reminds you of beauty, and just yeah, beauty, and has the colors are nice and something that you're attracted to. It can really be a form of luxury. Something that I like to do is I like to make my own little bouquets at home. So I'll get the flowers from like Trader Joe's, put them together and make my own type of bouquet. And then, get a nice vase as well and put them in. So that could be something that you can do if you haven't tried it before. This could definitely be something that you can incorporate literally today to incorporate more luxury into your life. Number 7, take the time to study what interests you. And this is also from the blog post as well, but it makes perfect sense. Take the time to study something that you actually enjoy. What do you want to learn more about? Sometimes we're so quick to just get on social media or watch Netflix, which is not a problem. But sometimes those things can be robbing us of the opportunity to learn something new. So why not invest time into learning what you want to know? Do you want to learn a new language? Do you want to learn how to invest? You want to learn about personal finances? Do you want to learn about podcasting, blogging, like whatever it is that's interesting to you? Fashion, like all of these things you could learn more about and use your time to learn more about them, so you're just more well versed. And it's a form of luxury to be able to invest your time into something and learn about it. All right, and then that was number 7, so we're on number 8. A simple way of incorporating more luxury is to wear nice house clothes, and even clothes that you when you go to sleep as well. So we'll combine those two. Having nice loungewear, being able to upscale your loungewear and wear things around the home that make you feel nice, make you feel beautiful, and can even if maybe even be worn outside as well. I feel like that's even the best. But if you can just have nice clothes that, after a long day of work, you're able to switch into these clothes, or over the weekend you're lounging, you're feeling comfortable, you're feeling good. I feel like you should look good not only outside the home but inside the home as well. So getting certain pieces, maybe going to Target and getting some pieces there, some loungewear items, or Amazon, or Skims. I mean, I've tried some of their stuff and absolutely fantastic. That's a line that I definitely want to look more into when it comes to loungewear and just like clothes in general. But look, investing in your appearance when you're at home or even when you go to sleep could be a great way to incorporate more luxury into your everyday life. Number 9, another way you can incorporate more luxury is to use candles in the home. Use candles as a way to light up your home or your apartment. Maybe shut off all the lights and put your candles on. It just creates a mood. Like, it's such a nice ambiance. It's different than, all your lights being on. I've mentioned before that sometimes, or a lot of times, I will shut all the lights off and then shower with just a candlelight. And I heard that on a podcast at some like a year ago, and I thought it was brilliant. And I started doing it, and it just changes everything, especially if it's a scent that you like. That smell is like radiating in the shower and in your bathroom. And then, you come out there, and then now you're in your living room and there's another scent there. It's just a nice experience. So I would highly suggest it. If you're not a candle queen, invest into getting a candle or two and using that as a light source in your home. And then number 10, a simple free way of incorporating luxury into your life is spending time with the people that you love. Spending time with those that bring you joy, that energize you, that you gain joy and energy spending time with them. Spend time or more time with these people. Make it a point of duty to be able to interact with your friends or your family members. I mean, personally for me, I love spending time with my family and my cousins, and it's always a fun time when I have the opportunity to just talk with them. So if you have that opportunity, even if it's not family, but you have friends that you can spend time with, see if you can add more of that into your schedule. So those are 10 things that you can do to add more luxury into your life. Very simple ways, some of them very cost effective, some of them very free. At the end of the day, you are empowered to make a choice on what you will do, and you can always incorporate luxury into your life, no matter how big or how small you may think it is. It doesn't have to look like what maybe culture has said luxury is. You can decide for yourself what luxury is to you and take actions and intentional steps to fulfill that. So thank you so much for listening to day 23 We are again 7 days out from 30 days of going live on LinkedIn. If these videos have been helpful for you or helpful to you, I don't know why I can't say helpful, but if you've enjoyed them, I would love for you to leave a comment. Let me know what has been your favorite video, and if you have any topics that you want me to talk about. And if you're like, I don't really know what else to talk about with luxury, but maybe you should talk about this, then let me know in the comments. I'd be open to seeing how I could help. And then if you're also interested in learning how can I make my life more intentional to fit in more luxury and create the luxury that I want for myself, send me a message. I would love to help you learn how to make your life luxurious to what you want it to be. So thank you again, and I'll see you for day 24.